Live from Haslett, Michigan. Welcome to the CAAC Red Rivalry matchup between the Vikings of Haslett and the visiting Panthers of DeWitt. I'm Connor Clifford, and with me my partner Nick Gatos, and we are about to watch a top 5 state high school girls basketball game. I don't know about you, but I am ready for this one to get started.
The atmosphere in here is amazing, let me tell you.
Haslett is ranked number 4 in Class A, while DeWitt comes in here at ranked number 2 in Class A. This is the first time a Haslett Vikings women's team has played the other team in the top 5, both teams in the top 5 in regular season history. Last time Haslett played, they won at Williamston 66-48, while DeWitt comes in here coming off of a win at Mount Pleasant 48-12, quadrupling the other team's scores. The records for this team is DeWitt is 9-0, 5-0 in league play, while Haslett is 7-1, 2-1 in league play. Their only loss is to St. John's. We're about to get the tip started. Tripp is going to be tipping for Haslett, and she wins that one. Tripp's going to open up the floor for Haslett. Dennis is going to try and get some work. Passes it over to Moed. Twitchell for 3.
Not
just
quite.
off the mark. That's a block. Lily George with the rebound. Looks like it's going to be out of bounds. Dawes is going to be throwing it in. Having trouble finding anybody, but she finds Lily George, and she comes in for 2. Lily George and Megan Moed, both on opposite teams tonight. They both come in here at 8th place in the area in scoring, both at 15 points per game. This is Moed with the ball right now. She goes up for 2. That goes off the back iron. This is Dawes on the fast break. What a block by Moed.
Great work by Moed.
Dawes is going to be throwing it in. Again, having trouble finding it, but eventually finds Icobelis for 2. Haslett's one of the highest scoring teams in the area. They score over 20 points per first quarter and third quarter. They slow it down a little bit in the second and fourth, but they usually score over 57 points per game. That's going to be a timeout on Haslett. While they take a timeout, we will too. This is a Haslett Media production.
This isn't Madison Square Garden. These drills probably won't make anyone a #1 draft pick. But these players are practicing for something important. While they work on their jump shots, they're also learning teamwork, discipline, self-confidence, how to deal with wins and losses. Skills that will make them winners long after they leave.
Moed's throwing it in for Haslett. Passes in to Dennis, who dishes it back to her. Trap outside. Moed drives baseline. That gets picked off by O'Connor. That's McManus, who tries to save it.
Back to Haslett.
Dennis looking to push. This is Moed just outside the 3-point line. Swings it over to Tripp. This is Wims. Twitchell just outside of 3. This is some good defense by DeWitt, one of the better defenses in the area. Moed drives in and gets a bucket. That's Haslett's first 2 points of the game. These teams at the beginning of the season were both picked to finish first and second in CAAC Red. DeWitt was supposed to finish first, Haslett second. There's a steal from Moed off of Dawes' pass. That's going to be tipped off of 3 Haslett players. McManus is going to be throwing it in. Lily George comes in from DeWitt. Last year she had 113 points throughout the entire season. Only through 9 games, but she's already at 86 this year, well on pace to break last season's record. This is Dawes up top. Over to Icabellis. That was Lily George on the travel. Full court press coming from DeWitt. See how Haslett reacts. Mowat over to Wims. That pass gets tipped. Twitchell able to get it though. Dawes closing in on Mowat. This is Dennis trying to reset up the offense. This is Twitchell for a long 2-pointer. Bricks it on the front. That's going to be off of Icabellis. Haslett ball. This game was picked to be the #1 game in Michigan for high school basketball this week. Two versus 4. Never has happened in Haslett's history. That's going to be an illegal screen on Carson Tripp. It's going to be going the other way, DeWitt ball. In for DeWitt. Looks like O'Connor's going to come in, and Ward is going to come in. Here comes Dawes bringing it up. This is O'Connor for 3.
And
she
puts
knocks
it
it down. Twitchell gets it into Mowat. Mowat's able to break that press easily. Wims for 3. She didn't knock that one down, but when she gets hot, she can knock them down and make a team pay. She has one of the most 3-pointers made in the area. And that's a 3-pointer for Ward. And that's an and 1 for Megan Mowat. Has a chance to get the 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Coming in for DeWitt is McManus. She completes the 3-point play. Mowat has all 5 points for Haslett right now. That's going to be tipped off at Dennis. DeWitt ball staying here. The keys to the game for Haslett was to allow no easy baskets. And for the most part, they've allowed it. That's going to be a foul, I believe, on Wims. O'Connor will be shooting 2. They also said that they don't want to allow any turnovers and limit the points in the paint due to Lily George and her height.
Puts it in.
O'Connor knocks down the first one. Knocks down the second. Dennis is going to bring it up now for Haslett. Carson Tripp whips it in there to Mowat, and she gets it another 2. That looked like a clean block for a trip. Guess it was a hack. Icabellis is going to the line now. That's her second foul. That could be huge. Not able to knock down the first one. Looks like Slater's coming in for DeWitt. McKinney's coming in for Haslett. She can't knock down either of them. This is McKinney up, not able to hit it. Icabellis with the rebound. O'Connor driving. It's Icabellis and she's fouled. Correction, she traveled. A full court press again for DeWitt. Mullen trying to get it in. Bad pass, but it stays with Haslett. Mowat again is going to try and throw it in. Try and break this full court press. She gets it into Wims. DeWitt's press leans back a little bit. This is McKinney up top. McKinney is one of two freshmen on this Haslett team. McKinney back up top. This is Sydney Dennis. To Anissa Wims for three.
Puts it in.
Anissa Wims, she can make a team pay. She is now at 15 three-pointers made and is fifth in the area. This is Dawes, able to keep the play alive. She gets it out to Slater for three. Correction, that was a two-pointer. Twitchell for two.
Great play.
Dawes is going to bring it up now. Mowat. Good defense by Mowat. Good defense by Twitchell. Sydney Dennis on a big rebound. She dishes it up to Wims, who looks to push. Gets it over to Mowat. Mowat not able to finish the layup. It's Icabellis. She's not able to make the layup. That's a two-pointer for Slater. Mowat gets it into Dennis. Haslett's down six. They need. They want to finish. Bring it within 4 or 3. That's Wims for three. She knocks it down again. She's now 2 for 3 on three-pointers on the night.
Keeping it close to the last 10 seconds.
Yep, 3-point game. Dawes looks to drive. That's going to be a block on McKinney. It's going to stay with DeWitt.
With 1 second left.
Ward coming in for DeWitt now. Dawes looking to get it in. She gets it into Lily George. No shot. She's not able to get it off. At the end of the fourth quarter, the score is 18-15, DeWitt's lead. We'll be right back. This is a Haslett Media production.
Doesn't it seem like the wireless world today could use a smile? At Cricket Wireless, we think so.
That's why prices for our plans are all in, taxes and fees included. And we've got more 4G LTE coverage nationwide than T-Mobile or Sprint. It's what makes Cricket the happiest place in the whole wireless world.
It's easy to spot people who participated in high school sports and activities.
Right on time.
They learned important lessons like leadership, teamwork, respect.
Hey, our meeting moved to 10.
We'll be ready.
Values that last a lifetime.
We need to focus on 3 factors.
Support high school sports and activities in your community. When kids take part, they get set for life.
Back in Haslett with this top 5 matchup in Class A. DeWitt able to hold Haslett to 15 points. They usually score over 20 in the first quarter. DeWitt able to score 18, while they usually score just under 15. This is Dawes looking to set something up for the DeWitt Panthers. She gets it over to Slater. Tripp almost tips it. That looked like it was over the back. Must have been tipped off a trip though. That's McKinney for the steal. She gets it over to Twitchell. This is Dennis for 2. Not able to capitalize. Tripp gets it up top. Dennis drives. She gets fouled. She's going to be going to the line for 2. That was a foul on Slater. And like you were saying earlier, Nick, this game has been going so quickly. Both teams are playing very fast pace.
Definitely, but they're keeping the score down.
The defense has been playing a key role in this. Dennis not able to knock down that first free throw. She knocks down the first one. This DeWitt team is very small compared to the Haslett team, but they're still able to get the points in the paint. They're still able to play great defense. It's really interesting. Lily George is there for 2. She's their tallest player. Undoubtedly their best player too.
Great assets of the team.
This is McKinney up top. A little bit of movement down low for Haslett. Tripp sets a ball screen. This is Sydney Dennis to Wims. Wims for 2.
Changing it up a little bit.
Wims is at 8, and Mowat, who is about to come into the game, is at 7. They've accounted for 15 of the 18 points for Haslett. That ball looked blocked. This is Dennis looking to push. She gets it over to Wims, who dishes it right back. Dennis looking to do something. Wims has it. That gets picked her pocket. And that's McManus for 2. And that fast break basket. This is Sydney Dennis up top. She pulls up a 3 but gets blocked. McManus looking to push. This is Lily George down low. That's blocked by Twitchell. Great defensive possession. Mowat coming in along with Rawl for Haslett. Dawes throws it into Lily George. She gets it up to McManus. It's going to be a travel on DeWitt. Has that ball going the other way. Moed, who comes back into the game, is going to help Dennis break the full court press. Moed trying to tell her teammates where to go. Rawl gets it over to Carson, who airballs it. McManus trying to go down. Gets it to Dawes, who gets absolutely stuffed by Dennis. That's Lily George, who gets blocked by Moed, but she puts it up for another 2. Dennis is going to set it up for the Vikings. Rawl has it now. Over to Wims. He gets it back out to Rawl. Sydney Dennis. She puts up a little hook shot. Not able to hit it. It's going to stay with Haslett, I believe, off of DeWitt. Twitchell coming in now for the Vikings. Taylor Rawl is going to take a little break. And Icabellis is going to come in for the Panthers. Dennis is going to throw it in. A little change of pace. As Carson tripped for a long 2-pointer. Not able to hit anything there.
2 air balls in a row.
However, it's off of DeWitt. Haslett ball. Dennis is once again going to throw it in. She gets it out to Wims on the other side of the court. Just off the mark for Wims. She can be so deadly from that position. Tripp gets fouled. She's going to be shooting 2. That's a foul on Icabellis. Tripp able to knock down the first one. In these big games, free throws are so crucial. Every point matters. You never know when the game's going to be down to a 2-point game, and those missed free throws can come back to haunt the team.
And she gets the second.
Dawes is going to bring it back up for the Panthers. This is McManus. Over to Icabellis. Back to Dawes. O'Connor is going to try and set it up. Dawes is up top. Back to O'Connor, down to Lily George. She gets blocked. Haslett is doing a great job guarding Lily George despite her having 6 points. She has had many shots blocked. It's a ball screen by Tripp. She shoots it up for 2. Moed with a big offensive rebound. She puts it up for another 2. Moed and Wims are leading the way for these Vikings, trying to claw their way back. Tripp tries to go for a steal. Instead, McManus is going to airball it, and it's going to be Haslett's ball. Slater and Ward are going to come in now for the Panthers. Moed will throw it in. That's 5 seconds. Moed's not able to throw it in. Coach Carrier is not happy about that. This is Dawes throwing it in. Lily George not able to make the easy bucket. This is Wims carrying it down now. She goes in for 2. Not able to make the layup. That's going to be a blocking foul. She's going to be going to the line, shooting 2. That foul was on Ward. Wims can tie it up if she knocks these 2 down. She hits the first one. She hits the second one, and the game is now tied up. Dawes is going to bring it up. McManus gets it down to Lily George. Icabellis with the ball. She drives in. Heaves up a shot. Not able to hit it, though. Wims with the rebound. Mowat sets it back up top. She goes through the paint. Gets it over to Tripp. She goes up for her two. Her foot was on the line. Mowat's not able to put up the offensive rebound. Up to Dawes. She pump fakes. Icabellis will shoot the three, though. Twitchell with the big rebound. McKinney going. Wims gets it down to Tripp. Tripp able to put up the reverse layup.
Haslett's in the lead.
Yep. This DeWitt team started on a 6-0 run. Quarter and most of the second quarter done. Haslett's now up. Lily George gets fouled. She'll be shooting two. That foul is going to be on Twitchell. Lily George not able to make the first free throw. She knocks the second one down and pulls it to within one. Mowat's going to bring it up. Twitchell sets the ball screen. Mowat uses it to her advantage, pops it out to McKinney. She shoots a three just off the mark. This crowd was about to erupt there. Dawes is looking around for somebody to pass to. She gets it over to McManus. Gets it into Icabellis. That's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to be Haslett's. Great defense. Again, Haslett having trouble with the full court press. Twitchell gets it in, though. Over to Mowat. It was a good heads-up play by Dennis. She was about to go grab that ball, but thought better of it. McKinney's going to throw it in now. .27 seconds left. Megan looking like she's going to hold it for the last shot. Twitchell gets it out to Wims. Wims for another three off the backboard. That's not what she was looking for, but she gets the offensive rebound. Over to McKinney to Mowat.
Less than 10 seconds, and it's
Mowat
in.
knocks down the triple. Dawes shoots it at the buzzer. Not able to hit. This DeWitt team is struggling in the second quarter. Haslett really came back. They really fought through that first quarter.
Truly did. They're really sticking with it.
I mean, it's 29-25. If Haslett comes out willing to play like they usually do in the third quarter, scoring over 20 points every third quarter, they should be able to win this one. What do you think about that?
I think it'll be an amazing game. They have that opportunity, but it's going to be close, and they got to keep in it.
All right, well, coming up at halftime, we have some features for you that include our Haslett basketball video rosters and the MHSAA Battle of the Fans. Your halftime score is DeWitt 25, Haslett 29. We'll be back at the start of the third quarter. You're watching a Haslett Media production.
What does it mean to be a true fan? Fan is the abbreviation for fanatic, which Webster's defines as one marked by excessive devotion to a cause or idea. Yeah, that sounds about right. For the last 4 years, the Michigan High School Athletic Association has scoured the mitten for the best fans in the land. The mission of the Battle of the Fans contest is to find the top student cheering section in the state. Are you ready, kids? I can't hear you! Being loud, as you can imagine, is a prerequisite, but first and foremost, it's about promoting positive sportsmanship, student body participation, school spirit, originality of cheers, organization of the group, student leadership, and, oh yeah, fun.
We've really found that the culture is starting to change at schools in regards to sportsmanship around the state. We've got a number of schools that have been involved, and they tell us, their administrators tell us just how their hallways have changed, their games have changed, and I think it's because it's become kind of a fun and cool thing to do on a Friday night.
Schools were encouraged to produce up to a 3-minute video highlighting their student section. From there, 5 finalists were selected and a public vote was held on Facebook, Twitter, and the MHSAA Instagram pages. Say cheese! At that point, it was up to the Student Advisory Council and MHSAA representatives to determine where the next BOTF championship banner would reside. The student sections from Yale, St. John's, DeWitt, and 2013 winner Buchanan and 2014 champion Beaverton made the finals. Each had one last chance to state their case.
Getting everybody together, getting loud, going crazy all night long, running the skits perfectly, and just doing what we do every day, and that's win.
Basketball team's first. Whether we win or lose this competition, it doesn't matter. We help the community and we help the basketball team, and those 2 goals are done. But a secondary objective, winning that would be cool too. We're back and better than ever. Yeah!
Loud. Fun. Enthusiastic. Togetherness. How do you pick just one? Well, you go with the most united.
I'm proud to be a chieftain.
Give me a D. Give me an O. Give me a... heck, we'll be here all night. Congratulations to the Attack of DeWitt, home of the best fans in the state of Michigan for 2015.
I knew before it even left my hand. Why? Because every shot I take is the most important one of my life.
As the voice of Michigan's student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played. We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic athletes can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stands should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game.
We believe coaches should act as teachers, helping student athletes develop
while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and be supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports,
and respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
The most heart-stopping, game-changing, tie-turning moments in high school sports. Under Armour highlights of the week on the NFHS Network.
I officiate because it's a great way to stay connected to the sport I love.
I officiate because I love to be involved in the sport and it continues to keep me in shape
It gives me an opportunity to be part of the activities as they still go on.
Sports were a big part of my life, and I like the opportunity to give back, and I feel that I can make a difference and be a role model to a lot of young, aspiring officials, and especially females, which we really need.
You can be a referee.
And we're back here for the second half of the game between Haslett and DeWitt. Haslett is coming in here at number 4 in Class A, DeWitt number 2. The score is Haslett is up by 4. DeWitt's going to start with the ball. This is Dawes with the ball right now. She moves it over to Slater. That's Lily George who gets fouled. She almost got the and one bucket. That's going to be the second foul on Twitchell right there. This is Dawes throwing it in. She gets it into George. To Icabellis. She misses it. Dawes swings it around. This is McManus with the ball. Back to Icabellis. Dawes swings it over to McManus.
DeWitt struggling, some great defense from Haslett.
That's a good point. Haslett's not allowing a lot of easy buckets. They haven't since the first quarter, really. Icabella is able to make the easy layup, though. This is Dennis and Moa trying to break the full court press, brought by Dawes. Wims with the ball. She had quite the first half, especially in the second quarter, hitting, I think, 3 3-pointers down. Dennis trying to create some space between her and Dawes. Moa takes it up top. This is Tripp. She gets it over to Dennis. He gets it down low to Twitchell. Puts it out to Moed for 3. Just off the back iron. This is Dennis up top again. This is some good defense by Dawes. That's going to be a reach in on Slater. That's her second. One of DeWitt's keys to the game was stop Carson Tripp and Megan Moed. They've done that half of the time. They've been able to stop Carson Tripp for the most part, but Megan Moed, she is a force to be reckoned with. She put up 12 points in the first half. Dennis gets it into Moed. She goes up for the layup, it gets fouled. She's going to be going to the line. That's 2 quick fouls on Slater. She's at 3 now. She's going to have to be careful. Moed knocks on the first one as Ward comes in for DeWitt. Oh, not able to knock down the second free throw. That's a rare miss for Moed. Dawes tries to get over to Ward, who wasn't quite ready for that pass, but still able to hang on to it. Back over to Ward. This is McManus. There's good help defense by Twitchell right there. The Haslett height is giving some trouble for DeWitt. who's not nearly as tall as this Haslett Viking team is. That's Wims for 2 points in the foul. She's at 12 points tonight. She's going to try and make it 3 points on the play. Swish. This DeWitt team needs to get some offense going because this Haslett team does not look like they're slowing down anytime soon. DeWitt, however, is very consistent in scoring per quarter. They're just under 15 in almost every one, while Haslett, they score a lot more. They usually get about 20 plus in first and third quarter, just under 15 in second and fourth. That's Wims for another 2. Wims is on fire. That's going to be a timeout for DeWitt with 4:33 left in the third quarter. Vikings up by 8. We'll take a break. You're watching a Haslett Media production.
I knew before it even left my hand. Why? Because every shot I take is the most important one of my life.
We're back here in Haslett. DeWitt about to take the ball out. Haslett's on a little bit of a run right now. At one point, this game was 6-0, DeWitt's lead. Haslett has battled back and taken a 7-point lead right now. 8-point lead. Bad math.
Great fight from the Vikings.
This is Ward. She gets fouled. I believe it was on the ground, so the bucket will not be counted.
Tensions are getting high. This is seeming really aggressive.
Well, Twitchell needs to show a little bit less aggression right now. She has 3 fouls. She needs to be careful. There's still over a quarter and a half left. Twitchell's a very key part of this Vikings team. She was on the Max Preps Player of the Week this past week.
Let's go Haslett! Let's go Haslett!
The crowd's got a little bit of a "Let's go Haslett" chant going right now. Mowat just off the mark there, but there's a big offensive rebound by Tripp. She gets it back into Mowat, who gets it up for 2.
Beautiful play.
These teams are big rivals, a lot at stake, not just a big ranking in the state for Class A, but also bragging rights. These teams are very close to each other. Most of these girls know each other. They've hung around each other. They know how each other play. They'll be seeing each other in the off season. They do not want to lose. That's a 3-pointer for Ward. Now from the DeWitt section, they're doing a defensive chant right now. Wims drives in, gets it out to Sydney Dennis. Dennis says, forget the defense. I'll just hit a 3-pointer right there. Dawes is trying to work it again. The student sections are really getting into it right now. Lily George loses that ball. Wims on the steal. 3-on-1. Wims hits another 2. She's at 17 tonight. That's going to be a timeout by DeWitt. They really need to look to try and slow this Vikings defense down. But as they take a break, we will too. This has been a Haslett Media production.
As the voice of Michigan's student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played. We are responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic athletes can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stands should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game.
We believe coaches should act as teachers, helping student athletes develop
while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and be supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports,
and respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports
while keeping a high level of respect between all those involved in the games.
By 12, DeWitt's going to be passing it in, trying to get something going on the offensive side of things. Their defense has weakened a little bit in the second half. Haslett has come out very strong, especially Wims. Wims has 7 points this second half already. That was Ward with the air ball. Dennis and Mowat bringing it up again. Mowat's going to drive in. She goes up for two, and she hits it. Mowat has 5 this half. 17 total. She's tied with Wims. George unable to get past Carson Tripp's length right there. Tripp with the ball now. She gets it into Mowat, who gets fouled by Lily George. You gotta imagine that if DeWitt wants to get back into this one, it's gonna have to come through Lily George. She is definitely their tallest player. She has 7 points tonight, their most out of anybody on the team. That's a block by Sydney Dennis. Good pressure by DeWitt though on the defensive rebound. Mowat gets it to Wims. Wims shoots up 3 and she hits that.
3-point machine.
The crowd is erupting. Wims has 20 points on the night. She gets another steal right there. Bad pass though. That's Ward for 3. She's at 9 now. McKinney has it up top. Dennis is going to drive in, kicks it out to Tripp. Tripp's not able to hit the three-pointer. This is Wims for another 3. In and out.
Taking it to the ground.
Yeah, that was some great aggression by McKinney. She's not able to win the jump ball, but it's still good to see her freshman doing that. She'll be something else when she's older. That was McManus for 2. McKinney taking it. Tripp for a jumper, and she hits it.
That's the end of the third.
That shot's not going to count, but Haslett is up by 14 points. End of the third quarter, fourth on its way. We're going to take a little break. This is Haslett Media Production.
I officiate because it's a great way to stay connected to the sport I love.
I officiate because I love to be involved in the sport, and it continues to keep me in shape. It gives me an opportunity to be part of the activities as they still go on.
Sports were a big part of my life, and I like the opportunity to give back, and I feel that I can make a difference and be a role model to a lot of young aspiring officials, and especially females, which we really need.
You can be a referee.
the most heart-stopping, game-changing, tie-turning moments in high school sports. Under Armour Highlights of the Week on the NFHS Network.
Haslett's up 14. Top 5 matchup. Big game right here. Big stakes are on the line. DeWitt does not want Haslett to run away with it. This game is far from over. 8 minutes left still. This is Mowat guarded by McManus. Dennis over to McKinney. She gets it into Tripp. Ball screen by Mowat. Tripp uses it at a diversion. It's going to be tipped off of McManus. DeWitt fans do not like that, neither does McManus.
Not one bit.
This is Dennis up top. Mowat being guarded by Dawes again. Mowat gets the offensive rebound, kicks it out to Tripp for 3. She's unable to hit it. Dawes is looking to press. Good defense by Dennis. Oh, they're going to call a foul on her. When I first heard the whistle, I thought it was going to be a jump ball, but turns out it was a foul. Ward's going to come in for the Panthers now. She has 9 points. She leads the team for DeWitt. That's O'Connor. She hits it. That's a 3-pointer. Oh. Good defense by DeWitt. It's going to stay with them now.
Let's go Vikings! Let's go Vikings!
Correction, that 3-pointer was not O'Connor, it was Slater. Dawes is going to throw it in for DeWitt. Having a tough time trying to find somebody, but she eventually gets it in. This is McManus for 3. She hits it. And all of a sudden, it's an 8-point game. Of course, Haslett always tends to slow down in the second and fourth quarters. See if that's going to affect them today. This is Wims to Tripp. Over to Mowat. Mowat for another 2. She's at 19. Mowat and Wims are lighting up the scoreboard tonight for Haslett. And Wims tips that one out. I think she was thinking that she was guarded a little heavy right there. DeWitt's going to miss that 3-pointer. Sydney Dennis with a big rebound there. Triple team by DeWitt. Tripp gets it up to Wims. It's a 2-on-1. Wims gets it over to Twitchell. Dennis drives in, dishes it out to Twitchell, who gets it all the way across the court to Mowat. That's going to be a Haslett timeout. 5:24 left in the fourth quarter. 51-41. Haslett's up 10. We're going to take a break. This has been a Haslett Media production.
I officiate because it's a great way to stay connected to the sport I love.
I officiate because I love to be involved in the sport and it continues to keep me in shape. It gives me an opportunity to be part of the activities as they still go on.
Sports were a big part of my life and I like the opportunity to give back and I feel that I can make a difference and be a role model to a lot of young aspiring officials, and especially females, which we really need.
You can be a referee.
Haslett's going to come in, try and come out of this timeout, trying to break this little spurt that DeWitt has found. This game was a 14-point game. DeWitt brought it down to 8. Currently it's at 10. Haslett does not want to blow this lead. These two teams are bitter rivals, very close to each other.
Exactly. Haslett's been playing a great game, but DeWitt, they definitely have the energy. The fans, they haven't sat down once this whole game. Great to see.
Mode finds Wims, gets it back to her. Mode gets it to Twitchell, who goes up for 2. Every starter in this game has scored for both teams. That three-pointer is going to go off the backboard. This is Wims. She goes for a little spin move, gets it out to Dennis. Trip for a two-pointer. She's unable to make it. Dawes is looking to speed things up. She takes it herself. Big rebound for Twitchell. Mowood's facing some tough defense from McManus. Tripp with the ball now. She picks up her dribble, has to get it away. That was a poor pass. Dawes is able to pick that one off, and she goes up for the layup, and she makes it. Wims is going to take it up now. Haslett looking to set something up. Coach Careers calling out a play. And it works. Wims able to hit another 2. She's at 22. Dawes up top. She gets it into Lily George. That's going to be a foul. Ward is going to be shooting 2 points from the charity stripe. That's going to be a foul on Twitchell. She's at 4. One more and she's out. Ward's able to hit the first free throw. Ward hits her second free throw as well.
Making it a 10-point game.
It's almost a good pass. Not able to hit it. It's tough to make that pass all the way to half court.
Second time a long pass hasn't paid off for Haslett.
This is O'Connor up top. McManus. She shoots a long 2. Airballs it. Good shielding by Mowat. She was not going to let any DeWitt player even make an attempt at trying to keep that ball in bounds.
Really great defense from both teams at this point in the game.
Wims gets it over to Tripp. Looks like Haslett's going to try and slow it down. Why not? Up by 10 with 2.5 minutes, just above that. Megan with a big spin move. Not able to finish the layup, though. O'Connor looking to push. What a steal by Twitchell. Tripp has the ball now, gets it to Mowat in the corner.
Mowat seems to slow down the game again. Really appreciating that cushion right now.
Yeah, DeWitt needs to get some high pressure right now if they're going to want to even have a chance at winning this game. Haslett's chewing up a lot of time. Now they're bringing him double team. Mowat able to easily break it though. They're just swinging it around. They're not even making an attempt at shooting. This is Dennis with it. She gets it into Twitchell, who puts it right back out to Mowat. Mowat's not able to make the jumper. That's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go to DeWitt, but that's a great defensive possession by Mowat right there.
Definitely.
Coming in for DeWitt is Lily George. Haslett's done a great job at holding Lily George below her average. She's only at 7. That's going to be a 3-pointer from McManus. She's at 10. She's in the double digits. It's going to be a timeout for DeWitt. So what Haslett's going to be talking right here is slow the ball down, keep moving it around. DeWitt, on the other hand, they're going to be contemplating whether they should be fouling Haslett or whether they should try and get an easy steal, try and stop them from being able to throw it in, trying to get these quick possessions. They do not want Haslett to take any more time than they can.
And they retake the court.
It'll be interesting how the Vikings try and go against this DeWitt full court press. Ball screen. Sydney Dennis gets it in. She gets her pocket picked. Dawes gets the offensive rebound for DeWitt. Big rebound by Tripp. She gets fouled. That's going to be on Slater. She's at 4.
Much faster than we assumed Haslett wanted. Much faster.
Markowski comes in for DeWitt. Or excuse me, that is Ruby. It's out of bounds on DeWitt. Good defensive try, good effort. 57.6 seconds remaining. Tripp gets it. Haslett needs to get across half. They're going to be able to. Not before being fouled by Dawes, though. Haslett will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Mowat able to get it into Twitchell. Gets it right back to Mowat. She gets fouled by Dawes. Mowat will be shooting 1 and 1. Remember, after this game, we have the boys matchup between Haslett and DeWitt. Mowat able to hit the first free throw. She's at 20 now. Two for 2. Dawes brings it down. A little banking for Slater. This is still a ball game. It's only 6 points. 2-possession game still.
Definitely. At the speed DeWitt can move it, it could definitely come back at the lead.
Haslett's having difficulty getting it past their half-court line. If DeWitt's able to hold them, get the ball back a few more times, this game could be going the other way.
Definitely. They've been pressing the ball handler with multiple players, and it's been paying off for them. They've had resort to long passes, and that has not fared well for Haslett.
Ward and McManus, along with Slater, they are leading the way for this DeWitt team, very unlike what we expected. Lily George hasn't even scored in the second half. While on the other side for Haslett, Mowat and Wims are just carrying this Haslett team. Wims has 22 while Mowat has 21. They've accounted for 43 of our 57 points. You gotta expect that Coach Career has devised a plan to break this full court press. 36.2 seconds remaining in this one. Mowat's gonna try and get it in. She gets it into Tripp. She's trapped. Wims gets fouled. That's on Ruby. She'll be shooting 1-on-1.
42, Jessica Ruby. Her first, team's 8. Online to 1-on-1. Number 20, Lisa Williams. In for DeWitt. Number 20, Bailey Slater.
Wims hits the first one. She'll be shooting again. She's at 23. She could bring her total to 24. It's an 8-point game, less than 30 seconds remaining. DeWitt needs a quick shot. They cannot be wasting time like they are doing right now. There's a three-pointer. Not able to hit that. Twitchell with a big rebound. She gets fouled. Twitchell will be shooting 1-on-1 now with 14.1 seconds left.
Foul commander number 40, Summer Ward. Her third, team's 9. On the line for the Vikings, number 23, Shannon Twitchell.
Not able to knock down the free throw. That's going to stay with Haslett with 11 seconds left. You got to expect that it's a little late now. That's going to be a timeout. We're going to take a break also. This is a Haslett Media production.
I officiate because it's a great way to stay connected to the sport I love.
I officiate because I love to be involved in the sport, and it continues to keep me in shape. It gives me an opportunity to be part of the activities as they still go on.
Sports were a big part of my life, and I like the opportunity to give back, and I feel that I can make a difference and be a role model to a lot of young aspiring officials, and especially females, which we really need.
You can be a referee.
11 seconds remaining in this one. It's looking like Haslett's going to pull away with it. But DeWitt's going to come out looking to do anything they can to stop that from happening. It's going to be Haslett throwing in the ball. Sydney Dennis will throw it in. She gets it into Mowat. She's just going to hold it. The lead scorers in this was Wims with 24, Mowat with 21. For DeWitt, it was Ward with 11, McManus with 10, and Slater with 10. Haslett is going to win this one against number 2 DeWitt, 59-51. This has been a Haslett Media production. Stay tuned for the boys versus the boys game, DeWitt versus Haslett.